Dallas Cowboys owner and GM Jerry Jones was a notable absentee from the NFL Combine this season. The 79-year-old owner, general manager, is usually present and attends a press conference to talk about the Cowboys-related things as they gear up for the offseason, as who they plan to sign, release, and give a bigger contract, or simply who he has an eye on coming out of college at the Combine. However, Jones was nowhere to be seen at the Combine as he's been dealing with a medical issue. According to the Dallas Cowboys, he remained in Dallas and not in Indianapolis, where he would otherwise be taking a glance over all the potential players that his team would have potentially taken in this year's draft. At the time of writing, it was unknown what the medical issue is, and to this moment, we still don't know, but we hope he is well and the billionaire owner is just spending his money having a good time. With Jerry Jones not in attendance, much of the responsibility for looking at draft talent was done by his son and COO, Stephen Jones. Usually, Jones would be present to cast an eye over all the young players strutting their stuff, but not this season. Having been to almost every combine, the Dallas owner would typically get a first-hand look at the players going through their workouts and see if they would fit in with his organization. It did have a different feel without the Cowboys owner present, but such is the vast resource that Dallas has. His absence was felt too much across the combine. But a lot of it has to do with Jerry Jones being in trouble or involved in drama all summer. Yes, we can say there are medical issues, but at the end of the day, the biggest issue here is that Jerry Jones's pockets have been affected all offseason. First, you have the Cowboys' voyeurism scandal, and for those who don't know what that is exactly, is the practice of gaining sexual pleasure from watching others when they are naked or engaged in sexual activity. Yes, this happened in the Dallas Cowboys, which caused them to pay $2.4 million in the settlement with 4 cheerleaders, and it appears that Jones won't be responding to more questions about that situation either. Then you have the paternity suit, which was revealed that Jones has paid nearly $3 million to his ex-wife and daughter, which included her full college tuition to SMU and a $70,000 Range Rover that Jones purchased on the plaintiff's 16th birthday. He negotiated an agreement on Jones's behalf in 1995 with Spencer Davis, in which she was paid over $300,000 and provided with monthly child support payments that eventually totaled over $2 million. Prior to Davis dropping the suit, Jones's lawyers claim that she tried to extort him for money several years ago during a meeting at a steakhouse, allegedly presenting Jack with a letter asking for a payment of $20 million to leave Jones alone for good. But he could not recall the date of the meeting or produce a copy of the letter she allegedly gave him. Look, these are a lot of headaches that Jerry Jones has been going through this entire summer, so of course, the man probably wanted to take a step back from the Combine, and maybe it's affecting his health in a way that he needs to relax and simply take time for himself. Jerry has been under a lot of stress, his team has been underachieving, and he has been shelling out lots of money just to cover up legal issues. Of course, Jerry will be sick and not feeling well. He is a man who makes money and not loses money.